Check it out, Casper!
Hey everyone, and thanks for tuning in. C.A.P.P.E.R here, and yes, the aliens have landed, and the as always overhyped Team Fortress Invasion update is here. Unlike the end of the line, we do have new maps this time, as well as a new game mode. On top of that, there are 4 pretty cool looking weaponry skins, a ton of cosmetics, and of course, crates. Let's start with what's really the bulk of the update. There's 4 new maps, all of which are actually different game modes. First up is TF2 Invasion. There's good news and there's bad news with this map. The bad news is that it's pretty much just a reskin of TF2, same game mode and same sniper only battlements. I won't deny that it does look pretty cool, but it is still TF2. Anyway, the good news is that there's not a lot more for me to say about this and we can move on to Probed. Probed is a standard King of the Hill map, alien themed, of course. A nice little twist with this is that there's a spaceship that occasionally flies overhead and abducts the players. It works quite nicely in the typical wacky Team Fortress gameplay, and overall it's a pretty well designed map. Do you remember when you used to play arena mode? Nope, me neither. But maybe now you can, because the third new map, Byre, I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly, but it is an arena mode map, which is red versus blue, no respawns, and the last man standing wins for his or her team. As far as arena mode goes, it's not a bad map, and it'd be interesting to see if the fact that this is sort of an arena mode map brought to the forefront of the community's attention will actually help to raise the awareness of arena mode, because really it's quite a good concept. Now the final new map is PD_Watergate. That's right, PD. That stands for Player Destruction, which is a completely new game mode. I will be doing a more detailed video on this in the coming days, but the basic is kill people, pick up beer, deliver beer to the objective, and eventually you win. It's the closest thing TF2 has to an actual official team deathmatch. It's a little too early to say whether this concept will work long term, but I am looking forward to playing it and finding out. Other than maps, the biggest sort of difference in this update is the way that crates are actually dropped, in so much as they're not. That is, of course, unless you buy an Invasion Community Pass. All this pass does is count your kills for the duration of the event, but it also allows you to get crate drops. So if you don't buy this pass, you're not getting crate drops, and if you do, then you are getting these Invasion crates. And of course, you do still need to pay more again to get a key to open the crates. The good thing about this is that all the proceeds from getting the ticket go to the community, so the members of the community who built this update. The Invasion update is no involvement from Valve other than actually putting it in the game. Everything was designed and built by the community. So by buying the tickets, all that money goes straight to the community, and then when you buy a key, it is split between Valve and the community. So, I mean, if you do want to pay back to all those people who basically give you all this content for free, buying these tickets and these keys is a good way to do that. These crates are also currently the only way for you to get any of the new reskinned weapons, any of the new cosmetics, and any of the new unusual effects to go with them. A kind Redditor actually supplied a link to screenshots of every single one of these new items, and you can check that out via a link that's in the description. Personally, I quite like the Phononaut, which is an all-class hat, and the Phobos filter for the Pyro. I do find it a bit weird that they made this sucker slug when we already have a brain slug for the Pyro, and the fact that neither of these are all-class. Regardless, they both look pretty cool. If you're new around here, we do Team Fortress videos every week, as well as other games such as Splatoon and anything I fancy playing really. Here's a couple of other videos for you to check out, and as I mentioned earlier, I will be covering some of the maps and the new game mode in this update in much further detail, so stick around if that sounds interesting to you. Thanks everyone, and I will see you in another video.